Have you ever had a terrible week and it feels like it can never be fixed? What if I told you that there is a cure for that? Going to church can make you have a better week. Sitting in a pew with my family on a Sunday morning lets me know that I am blessed to have such great people in my life. At church, you can share your talents in the choir and make other people's day, and that can carry on for the rest of the week. Another thing that lets church make you have a better week is that you can always have someone to talk to, and that's God. I can reflect on the past weeks and know that the next week is going to be better because of the message I have received. The church summons us to discussion, collaboration, and witness of life as ways of dealing with the diversity in life. Lisa Beamer was interviewed on Larry King Live, and she stated that while sitting in church, she is warmed by family memories and that faith joins her families together for an inspiring hour. On Sunday mornings, I get up and get ready for church. While we're in church, my whole family fills up a pew, and it's great just to worship God together. My family is one of the most important things to me, and knowing that I get to share time with them every Sunday makes it even more special. Going to church on Sunday gets me ready for the next week while having a smile on my face. This smile that I have also happens because of the social time we have after church. It is fun discussing what happened during the week with the older people in my church. We grab a donut and sit at a table. At my school lunch table, I am used to sitting next to my best friends and laughing at what happened during the last class. At church, it is a kind of different atmosphere. Although we have many laughs, it is nice to sit and talk with the elders about how their lives are going. I love being in touch with the elders because they always have something nice to say, and it makes me in such a good mood. According to Ottawa, happiness is not adding on to our lives, it is unfolding the miracle of what our lives actually are. Throughout my life, I have always liked to sing, and so when I turned 14, I was asked to join my church choir. I didn't even have to question my answer because I knew I wanted to do it. I love the reactions and facial expressions I see on different people's faces in the congregation. People smile, and that just makes me happier through the week knowing that I can make someone's day better just by singing them a song. Dixon said, "While the feel-good effects of singing have long been recognized, there is growing evidence that it can have a positive impact on a range of physical and psychological conditions, leading to campaigns for singing." My favorite part about church is how the message my pastor gives somehow always relates to what is going on in my life. It's crazy how close to home the message reaches. Whether my family has been going through struggles or just went on a fun family vacation, the message always relates to my family or I in some way. After the message, we pray about these things, and it is nice to know that we always have God to talk to about anything going on in our life. Knowing that you have God in your life makes you realize that if you have problems later on in the week, you can talk to God, and that makes your week better. The good thing that us as humans know is that God will always be there for us, and we can always have someone to talk to and trust. And trust me, we are not alone. There are many people out there that look to God for help and also look to God to give thanks. When my prayers are answered is when my week becomes the greatest, and I have God to thank for that. Ottawa also stated last year that happiness is not something to be searched for. Still less, it is something we can make. It is something we can only receive and become. Say goodbye to all your bad weeks and start saying hello to having fantastic weeks. Church can make you have a better week in many ways. Being with your family in church, sharing your talents with the congregation, and always having someone to talk to will make you a happier person, and that will make you have a great week too. Eventually, those weeks will turn into months, and those months will turn into years of happiness.